In this video, I'll demonstrate how to heat apply popular types of two-color heat transfer products, such as pre-cut letters and numbers, which are cut individually, so they need to be manually aligned, CAD-CUT, which is pre-spaced on a Mylar carrier for easy alignment, laser cut, which is a material cut with a laser that sears the edges, and an overlap split front. I'll show you how to place the design onto a button-down jersey. First, I'll start with pre-cut letters and numbers. It is always recommended to preheat garments to reduce moisture, and to use the type of cover sheet according to the application instructions. Most commonly, pre-cut letters or numbers are cut by die cutting several layers deep. These letters came 10 pieces in a pack and are heat applied at 330 degrees for 6 to 8 seconds with medium pressure. Because I have 2 layers for each color, I need to break up the application or heat apply all at once. I prefer to break up the application for a couple reasons. With my machine at 330 degrees, I'll press the background color for only 2 to 3 seconds. This is easier to keep the letters aligned and tacks the background layers onto the garment so they stay in place. The material is still warm, so the foreground layer stays in place nicely when I lay them out. Now I'll heat apply for the remaining 6 seconds. I based the time according to the application instructions, 6 to 8 seconds. So I tacked for 2 and then sealed for 6, totaling 8 seconds. Now I'll demonstrate both layers heat applied at the same time for 8 seconds. The layers tend to be slick on top of each other, so alignment is a little more challenging than the first application process I showed you. See the difference? CAD-CUT is a product that is cut on a Mylar carrier. Because it's produced this way, it allows designs to be pre-spaced for easy alignment versus having to lay out each part individually. This is how a CAD-CUT design looks before it's heat applied. First, I remove the protective liner and heat apply the background for 2 to 3 seconds. Then peel the Mylar after it cools for a bit. Then I line up the foreground and heat apply for the remaining 6 seconds. Peel the Mylar warm, and I'm done. Now, I'll heat apply these laser cut 2-color twill letters. Twill usually needs to be sewn to keep on the garment and the edges from fraying. This twill is made with a permanent adhesive to be heat applied to cotton and polyester fabrics. When the twill is cut with a laser, it sears the edges with the high heat, melting it just enough to keep the edges from fraying. A laser can also etch designs on top of the material. This is how this product appears to have a zigzag stitch around the edge. These laser cut letters heat apply at 350 degrees with medium to firm pressure. The application instructions are specific for 2-color, telling me to heat seal the background for 10 seconds and then the foreground for 30 seconds. And I'm done! Now I'll heat apply a two-color overlap split front on a button-down jersey. This product heat applies at 330 degrees for 6 to 8 seconds. There are some techniques I'll demonstrate to help you align the design on the button-down jersey. First, when ordering the overlap split front design, you want to know if it will fit between the buttons, or if you'll need an insert, such as Velcro fasteners, to replace the buttons to keep the jersey together when worn. This design fits between the buttons of the jersey. I'll keep the buttons around the designed button to help me align the design. Carefully, I place each layer while tucking the logo under the placket for an overview of the design's alignment before heat applying. Once it's aligned, I remove the side of the design that lays under the placket and the foreground layer of the side I'm heat applying first. I then seal the background layer for 2 to 3 seconds. This tacks this layer in place and makes it hot so the surface is not slick when placing the foreground layer. Once the foreground layer is in place, heat seal for the remaining 6 seconds. Now it's time for the other side. So I first align the design again for an overview of the placement. Then carefully remove the foreground and unbutton the jersey so the heat can apply the part of the design that falls under the placket of the jersey. Tack the background for 2 to 3 seconds. Then align the foreground in place and heat apply for 6 more seconds.